up guys, Tracy here. Welcome to my channel. Yeah, it's the end of September. It's now October. Shit. Excuse me. Cut. Anyways, moving on. Okay, so it's the end of September, it's the beginning of October, and I wanted to do a monthly favorites video to tell you guys what I've been enjoying in September. And yeah, just gonna get into it because I don't know what I'm talking about. Alright, so I have 10 items and they're sort of a mixture of like beauty and lifestyle, and yeah, we're just gonna start with beauty. Okay, so this is one that I've talked about a lot and nobody's gonna be surprised. It's from Charlotte Tilbury and it's the Filmstar Bronze and Glow Face Sculpt and Highlight Palette. Looks like this and I'm totally in love with this. It's fantastic. Try this. Here's what the inside looks like. It's just got these two gorgeous colors. The highlighter is very subtle, so it you know, it kind of just, I'm wearing it now, if you can maybe see it in the light. It just sort of shimmers a little bit, and the sculpt color is really great for contouring. I don't use it for bronzing because I actually find it to be not the most flattering color for just overall bronzing, but as far as just, you know, like chiseling your cheekbones and slimming out your nose, it's actually really great. Oh, I just totally love the packaging too. This is just the most gorgeous packaging. It's just got this really beautiful weight to it, and it's got a really big nice mirror, and it clicks really solidly, so it stays closed in your makeup case and doesn't get everywhere, and it has a nice weight. It's just a beautiful product. I'm trying not to say product because I say that word a lot and it's really annoying. So we're gonna stop. And let's see. Okay. We'll go on to one that I featured in a haul recently, a Sephora haul, and it's from Ren, and it's the Flash Hydro Boost, and this is an instant plumping emulsion, and this is what it looks like. Let's see if I can get that. I love this stuff. I'm not gonna say that it plumps because honestly it doesn't, but it moisturizes and hydrates so nicely. What you do is you just rub it onto your face, and then once you've got it kind of rubbed in a little bit, then you take your finger and you just wet your finger and you just sort of go over it and massage over your face. And that sort of activates the product. The water from on your finger activates the product, and it really hydrates, but it's not greasy at all. It's not heavy. It doesn't make my makeup, you know, slide off. It looks so beautiful under makeup, and it just makes your skin look youthful and healthy, and I am in love with it. Ooh, here's one that I don't think I've talked about before, and it totally should not have been on its side in my bag. This is from a brand called Marula, and it is the Pure Marula Facial Oil. Marula by John Paul Selects. And this is what it looks like. It's just a really pretty bottle, and when you open it up, it's got this little dropper, and this is a face oil. And all you do is you just put a couple drops onto your fingers and just sort of pat it all over your face. I really like to use this at night because it's an oil, so it looks oily on your skin when you first put it on, and for me, I find that it takes quite a while to soak in, so I don't like to use it during the day because I don't have that much time to wait around on it to soak in before I do my makeup. But at night, I just love it because when I wake up in the morning, my skin looks soft, very fresh and renewed, and it's just made my skin look really nice. Okay, here's another one that's probably not going to come as any surprise. It's a Benefit product, which is one of my favorite brands, and this is the Goof Proof Brow Pencil, and I have it in the shade number 3, which is the medium shade, and it's this like giant stick. It's not a thin brow pencil at all. It's like a diamond shape almost, or like a teardrop. And it just makes doing my brows so fast. Like, it's probably cut the amount of time it takes me to do my brows in half. It's just amazing, especially since I have such a busy schedule that I really need to find ways to speed things up. So, and then it just has a little spoolie. The packaging is really, really nice, and it has lasted so far through the month really well. I think I still have, yeah, I still have a fair amount of product left, so you don't actually need to use that much, and I love it. All right, so the last of the beauty products is this hair serum that I recently discovered in one of my Birchboxes. And I got this a while ago as a sample, and I just kind of threw it in my drawer and didn't think twice of it, because I've always used the macadamia hair serum and loved it. But I ran out, and so I needed something to use, and so I just grabbed this, and it's the Obliphica Professional, I probably butchered that, sorry, Seaberry hair serum for fine to medium hair. And this is my little sample that I got. It's lasted me for just this little sample. You can see I haven't used that much, and it's lasted me for the entire month, which is amazing. And I just use a couple drops of this right after I wash my hair and just smooth it all, especially focusing on the ends. And it's just been really lovely, because a lot of times hair oils and hair serums weigh my hair down even more, which is a problem for me because my hair is already pretty thin and fine and I need more volume. So this has worked really well, and it also is great because my hair is very dry, and it's been really helping with that. I notice my ends don't seem as dried out when I use this. So yeah, love it. Okay, I'm gonna move on to two different food items that I'm obsessed with currently, and they're both like peanut buttery, which is something that I really love. So the first one, I know a lot of people have heard of this. It's just PB2, which is powdered peanut butter, which sounds weird as hell. Like, that sounds weird. Powdered peanut butter, what? But what they do is they somehow extract a lot of the fat from the peanut butter, so you're left with the peanut butter flavor with considerably fewer calories and less fat. So for example, 2 tablespoons of this is 45 calories and 1.5 grams of fat. Whereas if you were to eat regular peanut butter, that'd be like 200 calories. So huge difference. And I've tried this in the past and I really didn't like it. But I wanted to try it again because I just love the idea of being able to have a peanut butter flavor without as many calories. And I think the reason why I didn't like it in the past is because they have these instructions on how to reconstitute it, where you just mix it with water, and it was disgusting. It was not good at all when I tried it, so I just was like, ugh, why would anyone want this? But I have now been trying it in my smoothies, and it's amazing. So basically what I'll do is I'll do like half a frozen banana, some of the PB2, a little protein powder, and some almond milk, and it makes a really, really good smoothie. So I'm really happy that I gave it another try. Okay, also in the peanut butter line, whatever flavor, something that I don't know that a lot of people know about, but I really, really love it, and it's called Justin's. That's the name of the brand, and these are the dark chocolate peanut butter cups. This is an organic brand, and they have a lot of different nut butters, and so I discovered them because of their nut butters, because I really love almond butter. And then I found these, and they're flipping amazing. You can see I've like completely eaten them all. I only have one left and I'm hoarding it. So they're kind of really similar to like a Reese's peanut butter cup, but they are not as bad for you. So they're still like pretty high in calories and whatnot. You get 3 pieces, 3 of these little guys, for 210 calories and 14 grams of fat and 17 grams of sugar. So they're definitely a treat, not something you should necessarily be eating every day. But if you're really craving something sweet and you want something that's not really going to be that bad for you, I would go for these because they have a little bit of protein and fat to balance out the sugar, so it's not gonna spike your blood sugar as much. And the ingredients are all organic, and there is no like heavy preservatives or chemicals in it like there are with you know, traditional peanut butter cups that you would buy just at a convenience store. So yeah, I love these, and they're made in the USA. They're from Boulder, Colorado, and they're fantastic. I highly recommend them. I like the dark chocolate ones better than the milk chocolate ones. I just think they taste better. Back. I had to grab my phone because the next two things I want to show you are apps on my phone that I am obsessed with and I use all the time. The first one is for all you ladies out there. It is a period tracker app, and I have found this to be life-saving. If you're not using a tracker app, you need to go out and get one now because they'll change your life. They're like, they're amazing. Okay, so the one I use is Period Tracker Lite. I don't know how best to show you it. Get it open here. So basically you can see here, this is your home screen, and it tells you right up in front how many days in your cycle you have left until your next period. And you can tap this little button here, and like when your period starts, you can just be like, okay, started. And then you can set the date, and it'll, you know, reset your cycle and tell you like when you should be finishing and all that. I'm gonna cancel that. And what's really great about it is that you can look at your calendar and it'll show you like what days you're fertile. So if you're trying to get pregnant or you're trying not to get pregnant, you can kind of have a general idea of when you may be more fertile than other days. Definitely do not recommend using this instead of birth control if you're trying not to get pregnant. That probably wouldn't be the smartest idea. You really should be on birth control. But you know, if you just want to have a general idea of, okay, I might be more fertile, and obviously it's just an app, it doesn't know your body as well as you do, so your cycle may be a little bit different, but this is just in general, and the longer you use it, the more it knows you, and so the better it can be at predicting your cycle. And then also it'll tell you, where is it? Yeah, it tells you when you're ovulating. You can put in all these notes about, you know, like how you're feeling, and like if you have one day where you just have the worst cramps or you're feeling really moody, you can start to take notes of that, and you can kind of look for patterns, and it really helps you when you go in to talk to your gyno to be able to pull it up and be like, oh, my last period was this date and this is how I've been feeling in it. And yeah, it's just freaking amazing. So they have like logs that you can do. It'll tell you the average days in your cycle, the average length of your period. You can put in your weight and your temperature and your symptoms. It's just great, and yeah, I love it. The other app that I love, and a lot of people love this app too, it's Best Fiends, and it's so freaking cute. I'm on level 47. It's a game. Let's see if I can show you the screen a little bit. It's this game where, let me pull up one of the games here. You're using all these little characters at the top there to beat these nasty slugs, which you can kind of see a baby slug there too. And you have to like match the colors, and they go with their character, and then the character, like, you know, fights the slug, and you have goals for each level, and it's just actually really fun. I've been playing it obsessively for like several months now. And I'm on level 247, so just gonna brag a little bit because that's pretty good. Okay, and my final favorite for September is actually a YouTuber. It's a person, and the channel is called In the Frow, and her name is Victoria, and she's a fashion blogger, and I adore her. She's just so sweet and cute. She looks like one of those girls who would be the most amazing friend, and she really knows what she's talking about. She has a PhD in fashion, which is incredible, like that she was able to dedicate herself to actually go to school for that long, because that's insane. That's a lot of school, and she did it. She, you know, she made it through her PhD. So I think she has a lot of authority because she actually, you know, she spent the time, she put in the work to get that degree, and her fashion is just gorgeous. She's so cute. She's just like the prettiest girl, and yeah, I really love her. She's British. She lives in London, and she has, I'm obsessed with London beauty bloggers. I love them all. I watch like all of them, and she's one of the ones that I really like. I always watch her videos. I never miss them. She has a blog as well. It's just inthefrow.com, and yeah, I just love her. Go check her out if you haven't seen her before. I highly recommend. Okay, so that's everything. Hope you liked it, and I'll see you later. Bye.